I know it's not gonna be easy, but forget cookies and milk. This year, Christmas is bringing your phone crying tears of joy. Santa's elves are right now bringing hidden gems like they actually never left, and some absolute bangers popped out of nowhere. Here are 13 amazing new games you need to play this week. Oh yeah, the same developers that brought the game I Am Monkey, I Am Cats, I Am Security, a bunch of other great games, they finally came up with a new one, Bird, and you guessed it right. This time it's actually an open world game. So if you want to like Grand Theft Auto level open world with wings and free, this is it. In fact, Iron Bird's been out on PC and it's been in the making for mobile for months. So if you've been waiting here, rest assured it's ported quite well. Gameplay is smooth, it keeps you interested. You get like full sandbox interactivity and freedom to explore as well. Don't even take my word, just read its reviews. It's actually been out for a day or two and already downloaded 500,000 times. Coming up behind that, we have the game Ayakashi Rise, which is now finally on Android and iOS. It's been actually a few weeks we've been waiting on its English version, and it's finally here. And for those of you who do know, it's actually the new work of Lord of Heroes developers, and it's kind of the same formula. An action RPG chibi game that's kind of trying to hit above its weight. Look, if you like anime res, you'll just instantly fall in love with this one. Trust me. In fact, stop looking at that damn thing. Did you even hear anything I said? It's an online game, progress is offline, and takes you 1.5 gigabytes and another 4 once you're in there.
在这神秘的蓝洞中，过着险象环生的日子。
I've said it before on the channel, and believe it or not, it's actually released. Day of the Diver is coming to the West, however, and it's looking great. This is just a quick mention since it's still a few weeks away in the US. The game has controller support, offline play, and it's already a hit on TapTap China. These developers have overhauled this whole thing for mobile with optimized controls, tilt mechanics, gorgeous mix of panel art and 3D that actually makes everything look kinda new. Use a link down in the description, use a translator app if you've got one. Quick mention for those of you who haven't heard it even this year, Titan Regiment is coming to mobile, and it's one of the more ambitious action idle RPGs into the Attack on Titan universe. Like the aerial combat, boss fights, titans, smashing everything in sight. This thing is kind of the whole pure vibe of Attack on Titan in the right way. The scale is pretty huge, the bonding system, gear upgrades, and city building hints at some real depth here, not just flashy. If it actually delivers its promise, eventually, officially, this could be one of those action RPGs that feels intense, emotional, and satisfying as well. Definitely one to keep on your radar. Coming in at number 5, we've got the one and only Watcher of Realms. And honestly, I haven't even put the damn game down since I picked it up 2 years ago. These developers are still working as hard as almost the first day. Anyway, we're not here to promote this thing. I just hate to be the guy that helps you get addicted to stuff. So for those of you who are familiar with the Watcher of Realms, and only, those of you who have just put it down for a while, you might consider coming back because it's blowing up. Devs have a legion of new content that's just out since this morning. Frostwall, Christmas rewards, new heroes, and a lot on the way. Just check it out in case you missed it. A mobile exclusive that is actually made so well and so well received today literally dropped just a couple of days ago and is already in the making for PC. So Poker Fate is, well, obviously it's a Texas Hold'em game with some top tier anime appeal. It's pretty easy to learn for beginners, high stakes duel for top players, and a variety of tournaments in both solo and multiplayer. The characters are kind of semi-high point of the game, honestly, all voice acted, more coming with new updates. Players who do enjoy analyzing hands and tactical play, bluffing and risk takers will definitely have a blast with this one. It's a free game as well.
The latest update for the nightclub simulator is here, folks.
Although you're not gonna be playing this one for just a few more days, however, when it's global, Nightclub Simulator is like, a bouncer's worst night turned into a game. You're dropped into a loud, sweaty club where vibes can flip into violence and just seconds. Like a moment you're just moving through the crowd, the next one you're throwing hands because someone decided tonight was their night. Pretty fast, reactive game, fights feel messy in a good way, and the atmosphere actually sells the whole nightlife vibe. And story progression, difficulty spikes, you've got a surprisingly tense package. One of the best sim games in the making, it's offline free, about 1 GB in total.
Okay, for those who don't have very
With that being said, Spin Rhythm feels like a rhythm game made for people who are just tired of tapping fallen notes and want something more physical. Instead of lanes, here you're spinning, flicking and scratching a wheel like some DJ fighting for his life, and it actually feels amazing once it clicks. The music lineup stacked with heavy hitters, charts are all handcrafted, and higher difficulties genuinely test muscle memory and timing. Visuals do pulse with the beat without blinding you, and accessibility options are solid. Offline polished, one problem: this game is on Crunchyroll, for those members, it's free. But underneath, it is a skill-based musical game that's done properly. Blasted Blade War of Galaxy is a pretty classic run-and-gun action platformer that just knows exactly what it wants to be, and doesn't waste your time pretending otherwise either. First of all, let me just mention this game has been out since the beginning of the year, but it's been through some polish and a rough road and the lack of a global release, which were then all taken care of yesterday, and it's now perfect. You want a rough, home alone platform in action, you're gonna be wishing you haven't even started playing this one. Really that addicting. The 2.5 dimensional visuals are pretty sharp, the shooting feels responsive, it's got over 20 levels that deliver constant pressure, pure satisfying old school in the best way. Following that at number 10, we've got a indie developer's work going by the name Quantum Fight Hero. It's a survival roguelike built around one simple idea: break your character in the coolest way possible. So each run basically lets you pick 3 abilities, watching your hero basically mutate into a freak to survive. Combat snappy, clearly inspired by some top quality roguelikes, with wave-based fights to keep the pressure on. It's still a growing game, so to speak, but the core is pretty strong, addictive, and full of potential. Free, 200 megabytes in total, is playable online, I think. I mean, I haven't even tried it offline. Now, with that being said, Power Wash Simulator, the official desktop full game, is also now on mobile. It's a pretty decent port and just too damn good to be out there for normal people. I mean, it was already an obsessive, time-consuming type of game on PC, and now it's a tad even leveled up, because you can now take it anywhere. It's not even available to purchase though, which is a good thing. It's an Apple Arcade exclusive, but developers promised an Apple and Google Play Store wider launch for later. Just keep in mind that this single player game got co-op for 4 players, now optimized perfectly for mobile, and it's playable with a controller as well. Really quick mention, if you can get past just a few bugs and some minor advertisement problems, we've got an action RPG to its credit, going by the name Ming Rivers of Blood, which actually plays pretty well, combat's reliable, responsive, doesn't feel like it's... and nothing revolutionary, but nothing is embarrassing either. Think of it as a Souls-like ambition, but it's a mobile RPG, you know, with that type of logic. For now, it's potentially one of the heavy hitters. It's 2 GB in size, definitely could use more polish, so keep it in mind for now. And lastly, at number 13, we have Flying Whales Evolution, which is a stupidly addictive mobile game you install just to try. Suddenly it's 2 AM. It's simple drag, launch, fly, repeat formula, but the physics hit just right. So you're flying cars off ramps through the sky, barely sticking landing, then upgrading engines, booster, and wings to go even further. It's not about racing this game, it's about beating it an inch more every single try. That came out weird. Pretty good visuals, smooth performance, totally offline, dangerously replayable. All jokes aside though, if you actually grew up loving distance-based arcade games, this one really taps straight into that beating memory. Thanks for watching, I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know which one's your favorite. I'll see you again tomorrow.